What do you, a giant redwood tree, and a tiny ant have in common? At first glance, it might seem like not much connects us to the tallest trees or the smallest insects, but if you look closer, you'll discover something truly remarkable. Cells, the tiny building blocks of all life, are at the heart of everything alive. Whether it's a blade of grass, a buzzing bee, or you and me, every living thing is made up of these microscopic wonders. Think of cells like Lego bricks. Some living things, like bacteria, are made of just a single cell, while others, such as humans, are built from trillions of them, all working together in harmony to create complex life. Every breath you take, every thought you have, and every movement you make happens because of the incredible work happening inside your cells. They're constantly busy, keeping you alive and healthy. Each cell is like a miniature factory, filled with tiny machines and parts, all working together to power and maintain life. They take in nutrients, create energy, and even repair themselves when needed. The cell theory, a cornerstone of biology, tells us that all living things are made of cells no matter how big or small they are. Cells are the basic unit of life, the smallest things that can be considered truly alive, each with its own unique structure and function. And new cells are born from existing ones through a process called cell division, allowing life to grow, heal, and continue from one generation to the next. By understanding how cells work, we unlock the secrets of life itself, how we grow, how we stay healthy, and even how we evolve over time. So, let's grab our microscopes and get ready to explore the hidden universe inside every living thing, where the story of life truly begins. Cells fall into two main categories: prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes, like bacteria, are simple, no nucleus, just free-floating DNA. They thrive everywhere, from boiling springs to your gut. Their simplicity lets them adapt and multiply rapidly. Eukaryotes, on the other hand, are complex. Their DNA is safely stored in a nucleus, and they have specialized compartments called organelles. This organization allows eukaryotes, plants, animals, fungi, and protists to grow larger and form multicellular life. Prokaryotes are masters of survival, eukaryotes are masters of complexity. This split in cell design shaped the evolution of all life on Earth. Two strategies, both wildly successful. Let's zoom in on eukaryotes, specifically plant and animal cells. Animal cells have a flexible membrane, perfect for movement and forming tissues. Plant cells have a rigid cell wall for support, plus chloroplasts for photosynthesis. Chloroplasts capture sunlight and turn it into food, making plants green and self-sufficient. Animal cells rely on mitochondria to turn food into energy. Plant cells also have a huge central vacuole for water storage and structure. These differences, cell wall, chloroplasts, and vacuole, equip plants for a stationary, sun-powered life. Animal and plant cells, same foundation, different blueprints. That's how life adapts to its environment. Inside a eukaryotic cell, organelles are like specialized workers, each with a unique role that keeps the cell functioning smoothly. Think of the cell as a miniature factory, where every part has a specific job to do, ensuring the survival and health of the entire organism. The nucleus is the control center, acting as the cell's brain. It stores the genetic blueprint, DNA, and directs all cellular activities, from growth to reproduction, by sending out instructions to the rest of the cell. Mitochondria are the power plants, turning food into ATP, the cell's energy currency. Without mitochondria, cells wouldn't have the fuel they need to move, divide, or carry out their daily tasks. The endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, is the cell's production line. The rough ER, covered in ribosomes, assembles proteins that are essential for building and repairing the cell. The smooth ER, on the other hand, creates fats and oils, and helps detoxify harmful substances, keeping the cell's environment safe and balanced. The Golgi apparatus is like the cell's post office. It modifies, sorts, and packages proteins and other molecules, preparing them for delivery to their final destinations inside or outside the cell. Lysosomes act as recycling centers, breaking down waste materials and worn-out cell parts so the cell can reuse the building blocks and stay clean. The cytoskeleton is a dynamic framework that gives the cell its shape, supports movement, and acts as a transport network for moving materials around the cell. Each organelle has a specialized job, but they all work together in harmony, coordinating their efforts to keep the cell alive, healthy, and efficient. Altogether, it's like a microscopic city, bustling with life and activity, where every organelle plays a vital part in the cell's success. Cells are defined by their non-stop activity. Every second, countless processes unfold within these microscopic units, keeping life in motion. From the moment a cell is born, it is constantly working, adapting, and responding to its environment. Protein synthesis is key. DNA instructions are copied, sent to ribosomes, and used to build proteins, the cell's workforce. These proteins perform vital tasks, from repairing damage to transporting materials and catalyzing chemical reactions. Without protein synthesis, cells couldn't survive or function. Cell division, or mitosis, lets organisms grow, heal, and renew. Through this process, a single cell can give rise to trillions, forming the tissues and organs that make up complex life. Mitosis is essential for development, maintenance, and recovery from injury. Before dividing, a cell copies its DNA, ensuring each new cell gets a full set of instructions. This precise duplication is crucial. Any errors can lead to malfunction or disease. The cell's machinery checks and repairs DNA to maintain accuracy. Cells communicate using chemical and electrical signals, coordinating everything from muscle movement to brain function. These signals allow cells to sense changes, respond to threats, and work together as a unified system. They stick together to form tissues and organs, using special proteins for adhesion and communication. This teamwork enables cells to build complex structures, repair damage, and maintain the body's integrity. All these activities require energy, managed by metabolism, the sum of all chemical reactions in the cell. Metabolism transforms nutrients into usable energy, fueling every cellular process from movement to growth. Metabolism powers everything, from building molecules to breaking them down for fuel. It's a delicate balance, constantly adjusted to meet the cell's needs and respond to changes in the environment. Life is a symphony of cellular processes, all happening in real time. Each cell is a tiny, bustling world, working tirelessly to keep us alive and thriving. In multicellular life, cells specialize, each with a unique job. Nerve cells send signals, muscle cells contract, red blood cells carry oxygen. This division of labor lets organisms perform complex tasks. Cell size and lifespan vary. Some live days, others a lifetime. Specialized cells form tissues. Tissues build organs, and organs create systems. All levels work together, from the smallest cell to the whole organism. The story of life is the story of cellular teamwork and specialization. The cell, tiny, intricate, and the foundation of everything alive.